Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to On the Couch with Mahdi. That's me. You are on the couch with Mahdi in my place. That's right. I'm so excited about the opportunity to be able to talk with you and converse with you on a lot of things. If I haven't said this before, and I don't think I have, if you have any questions or comments, anything that you'd like to have answered or addressed that you think I may be able to assist on in these videos, in these On the Couch with Mahdi episodes, you could email me at Mahdi at powerupwithmahdi.com. Mahdi, Mahdi, at powerupwithmahdi.com. That's Mahdi, Mahdi, at powerupwithmahdi.com. So I'll be happy to answer your questions because I want you to come on this journey with me. As I grow, I want you to grow. When you grow, I grow, and vice versa. So today I was thinking about the last episode, and I was thinking about how sometimes I get excited and my hands get to moving real fast, and I really get so caught up because I'm so passionate about this. I really want you to own your power. I really want you to see how beautiful life can be when your power becomes visible to you and when you step into it. So, yes, I do get excited, and so excuse me for getting excited. uh, Thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning into this. Thank you for participating, for being a part of my life, and because my gift would not be my gift without you. My gift is made possible by people like you who take advantage of my gift. And I want to say this. I want to say in my community, in the African American community, we have this tendency that we've been socialized in to be ashamed of getting help. And I don't consider myself a person that is helping you because something is wrong with you. I consider myself I'm someone that's helping you because something is right with you, and you wanna get present to what's right about yourself and grow it to expand more and more. And when you get concerned, when you find yourself overly concerned about what people might think about you, if they knew that you were investing in yourself, shame on you. Shame on you. Do you know how many people who are highly successful who have coaches in their lives, and they are millionaires and billionaires, and they are highly successful, and guess what? They still have coaches in their life. They have coaches in their lives because they understand that there are blind spots in their life that they aren't able to see on their own. So why we struggle with it so much? Why we so damn concerned about what other people might think about us when the reality is, get this, we don't know what people are thinking about us. We only know what we are thinking about us, and then we blame it on other people. How about we stop blaming stuff on other people and take responsibility for the fact that we are thinking ill of ourselves? And thinking ill of yourself is your responsibility. It's on you. I mean, it is on you, and only you can rectify it. Only you can transform it by transforming your thinking. So I would say this to you, and I will probably try to say it in every episode. There is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you, and it's about time you realize it. There is only something wrong with the way you think about you. So, last episode, I said we are going to go into this whole idea of your story, and to really give you a rudimentary understanding, rudimentary understanding of why your story, your unique story, is so powerful and so impactful on people, and why it's so important for you to own it. Now, I want you to get that there is nothing in life that we struggle with more than our own truth. In fact, I should say this, that there's nothing in life we ever struggle with except our truth. Every struggle in your life, every conflict, every place in your life where you're not getting the results you want, it's because you're struggling to accept some part of your truth. When you get in alignment with your truth, your life gets in alignment. Because your thinking will get back in alignment with your life force. Remember I talked about how for a large part of my life, my thinking was not in alignment with my life force, and so I wasn't able to benefit from the gifts that come with my life force, the treasures, the resources, the wealth, the riches, all of that comes with your life force. There's no life force, no human being that comes to this world that's broke. We all are rich beyond imagination. But we are taught to believe in scarcity. We are taught to fear. And that calibrates our thinking, our mind, toward our ego. And then we suffer. We go through scarcity. We experience the lack, rather than abundance, because we are more in alignment with our ego than our true and most powerful self. So I want to review something with you that initially brought us up into the conversation about your story and about your uniqueness. And remember, I talked about the Human Genome Project and how the Human Genome Project found that we were 99.99% alike genetically. So genetically, we are 99.99% alike. You got that? All right, good. You can see that. I want you to remember that. Now, I want you to remember that 99.99% alikeness is not what we have problems with. We never have problems with our commonality. That 99.99% alikeness is our averageness, our ordinariness, our commonness. Now get that. Without that, we would all be just almost the same in terms of characteristics wise. You wouldn't see any difference in personality. You wouldn't see any difference in fingerprints. You wouldn't see any difference in voice. You wouldn't see any difference in expression. We would all be like cattle or like clones. It'd be like Star Wars, the Clone War. But thank goodness that there is the 1%, the 0.01% that makes the difference. Now, remember I said to you that this 1%, less than 1%, is what gives us our fingerprints, the uniqueness in our fingerprints, the uniqueness in our voice, uniqueness in our eyes, uniqueness in our, the way our body is shaped and made up, the uniqueness in our personality, the uniqueness in the natural way we do things. All that comes from this. Can you believe that? All of that comes from this. So what is that really? What does that really represent? I know we're talking genetically, but what does that really represent? Now, I want to reveal that what it really represents at this moment. I'll wait till the end to reveal to you what this 1% really represents. But the first thing I want to tell you is that we've constructed a world, the people who are ruling this world, who are running this world, they've constructed a world where this 1% difference poses a problem. So in this world, difference is the problem. Diversity is the problem. We argue over diversity. We argue over people being different. We don't want people to be different. We want people to conform. We want people to melt into the melting pot and become something other than what they are. For who? To please a certain group of people. So in this world, we've created a world based on race and racism that difference is seen as a problem. Think about that for a minute. This world makes your difference a problem. And if you fall for it, shame on you. So, but in the real world, in natural world, in God's world, difference is the solution. Difference is the solution. Why is difference the solution? Difference is the solution because you need a difference to make a difference. You can't make a difference in life without having a difference. That's right. Difference is the solution. All right, so now, remember I talked to you about natural attraction and artificial attraction. Well, artificial attraction and on the path of natural attraction, on the path of natural attraction, difference is the solution too. Because your natural attraction is being given birth to you, is coming out from your soul based upon your uniqueness. Artificial attraction, difference is a problem. Your difference is a problem to the ego because the ego is trying to be like everyone else. It's trying to be like someone else or trying to prove that it's not like someone else, which inadvertently means that you're trying to be like someone else. That's ego. Now, remember I said all of the different variations that you have in your facial expressions, eye colors, fingerprint, voice, everything that's different about you comes from this 1%. Come from this 1%. Now, here's what this 1% is. This 1% represents God in you. That's how profound it is. That little bit makes all that difference because that little bit represents God. Now, check this, people. We have created a world where we've been trying to keep God out of the world. And that's why difference is seen as a problem because we, without realizing it, have been socialized to see God as the problem. We have created, even our religions have been created to keep God out of the world. Religions have been working to bring about sameness, to make us all the same, to make us all like clones, to make us all follow the leader and leave out God. Because guess what? God is organic. God is spontaneous. God is unpredictable. God is a mystery. God does not operate based upon the limited views that all of us have. So we created an image of God that is of the 99.99% and not an idea of God that's of the 1%. Because the 1%, now get this, check this out, y'all. This is crazy. Guess what percentage of the population owns 95 to 98% of all the wealth in the world? That's right, 1% of the population. 1%. Now, guess what? It's because 1% of the population is really owning their 1%. So they distract us from our 1% while they be the 1% that rules over everything. How about that? Genius, right? So here is what you have to do. You have to start owning your 1%, owning your experiences, owning your path, owning your voice, owning your power, owning the things that make you different. Because God is the difference. And that part of you that is different is God. It's time for you to start growing God in you. Stop looking for God outside of you. There is no God out there. God is inside of everything, including you. And you have to start concentrating on growing you. When you start growing you, you're going to discover your story. And you have a very powerful story to tell about your uniqueness and the path that your unique life has brought you on in order for you to do what you've come into the world to do, baby. Hey, look, God is the difference. Are you embracing your difference? Or are you rejecting your difference? Are you trying to please people, trying to be more like someone else, trying to fit into someone else's box, and you're rejecting God? When you reject your difference, you're rejecting God. When you're having problems accepting your difference, you're having problems accepting God. That's right. I want to introduce you to a whole new way of life that focuses on you marrying your difference, being your difference. Stop trying to be a human doing and start being a human being. You are not here having a human experience. Well, you are. You are being having a human experience and not a human being. I said that wrong. You are here. You are being having a human experience and not the other way around. So it's so important that you get that, and that the difference, that 1%, that 1% difference in you is God. And when you hold back, suppress your unique expression, you keep God out of the equation. Your attempt to be like everybody else is your attempt to be average, common, ordinary. Now, out of a billion people, out of billions of people in the world, you stand out because of that difference. That's how powerful God is. That God only needed that little bit to make a difference in you. And imagine living your life and not accepting and embracing your difference. It's time to embrace God. It's time to let God back into your life, back into your world, back into our world, where we've created systems and institutions that have been designed to lock God out. Yes, God is coming back. The consciousness of our 1% difference is coming back. Matter of fact, it's back. It's back in me. How about you? I'm Berwick Mahdi at powerupwithmahdi.com. If you want to reach me, please email me at powerupwithmahdi.com, Mahdi at powerupwithmahdi.com, or I can be reached at 281-832-3379. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, I would love to hear from you. Email me and let me know you're listening to this. Let me know it's helping you. Let me know there's something that you're getting from this, because I love doing it, because it's helped me to grow. Peace, y'all.